Hello, hi, and welcome to my live video. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. You're welcome, you're welcome. If it is your first time, you are welcome, and do what to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, sit tight, and grab something. Okay, so today we are still going ahead to do a very simple and easy tutorial on eyebrows. Okay, so if you're a beginner and you are struggling with your eyebrows, you don't know how to start, you don't know where to start, or maybe you start very well and along the line you miss some steps and it will end up ruining your brow. I am here for you. I'm gonna go through with you. I will show you the tips and tricks. Okay, I'm here to show you the tips and tricks, not your regular way of drawing your brows. Excuse me. So without wasting much of our time, let's go straight into the tutorial. As usual, I normally use my brow gel. My brow gel, which is in the shade of black and brown, and I like to mix the both of them to get my perfect shade. Okay, so before mixing, you want to go ahead and brush your eyebrows, make it stay in perfect shape. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. You're highly welcome. So do the same to this other brow. Why I am doing this is to get my brow in shape, so if I'm drawing, it's going to be very easy for me. Okay, so once that is done, you have to go ahead and start mixing. I'll just scoop out some little amount. Can you see that? Okay, and then I'll go ahead and scoop out some little amount from this other color. This doesn't mean that you can't use one color. You can actually use this color if you like a lighter brown. I don't like a lighter brown. I like it a little bit darker. That's my vibe. If your vibe is having a lighter brown or a darker brown or a very dark brown or even black, go ahead, do what you want. The goal is just to have a very perfect shape of brow. All right, okay, so you go ahead and mix it. Mix. Thanks for joining. Go ahead and mix. Okay, so once you're done mixing, this is the color I got. Looks like it's black, right? But that's not black, that's a darker brown. Okay, all right, so excuse me, the first thing is to make some mapping. With this mapping, it's going to help you get a very perfect shape. All right, okay. So you do it this way. We'll do the dotting method. The dotting method. Yesterday, Josh I am Josh K from Uganda. I like you so much. Send me your number. Oh, Josh? Josh, are you serious? We are here to learn. Josh, I hope you are here to learn too. We are not here to share numbers. Okay, you might go ahead and tell me the reason why you need my number. Do you want to ask some question pertaining to eyebrows or some other thing? If you have any question, just put it down here, okay? Ivana Bok. I would do appreciate if you drop your question in the comment section. I'll go ahead and answer, okay? I don't share my numbers with strangers. All right? Okay, so we're gonna be doing the dotting method, all right? The first place is here. Here, how do you get to this place? You get this place from here. This part of your nose that is a bit shallow. Put your brush here. Just take it straight. Wherever it lands, that's where you should place your dots. This way. Here and here. Alright? And then how do you also get this place? Put it here too. Take it to the mid part of your eyelid. The mid part of your eyelid. But you look great. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Here, when you put it here, take it to the mid part of your eyelid, and then wherever it stretches out to, that's where you make the other point. Take it here to the mid part of your eyelid and stretch it here. Did you see where it stretches out to? That's where you make your point, your midpoint. This is called midpoint. And then your outer point is these are the parts where you actually want your brows to stop, which is here. So how do you get here? Place it here, this part of your nose. Stretch it towards the outer part of your eyelid, this place, and wherever it stretches out to, that's where you will get it. This way, this way. Did you see that? You're welcome to my live. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thank you. Did you see that? Did you see that? Guys, you can go ahead and share this live. You can go ahead and drop some questions, interactions, so it will make the live go more viral. All right. Okay, so now we'll start joining the dots with lines. All right, we'll start joining these dots with lines. Okay, yesterday we started from this other part, the inner part of the brow. But today, let's try the outer corner, all right? Okay. So, we do it this way. We start from here. I want you guys to see it properly. We start from here. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go ahead and start joining. Sorry. Let's start from this other part. You do it gently. Can you see that? And then I'm just taking little. I'm not scooping so much. I'm just taking little. Like I'm literally dabbing. Just dabbing. Slightly dabbing, okay? And then we do this other part this way. Did you see? If you're just joining, you are welcome. Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate. Okay, and then this other side. Okay. Okay. Can you see? Did you see how it turned out? Once you start drawing the lines to join the dots together, your brows automatically forms. Your brows automatically forms. And then you can go ahead and extend it a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Do not mind this here. We can actually clean this with our concealer, okay? Like I said yesterday, your brows don't need to be as large or thick or even tiny as mine, okay? This is the perfect shape and size I like for my brows. If you want a tinier brow, go ahead and make yours tiny, okay? If you want even a more larger, bigger brow, go ahead and do that. The goal is to get just a perfect brow. And mind you, there is no standard way of drawing your brows, okay? The goal is just to get a very perfect and beautiful brow. Depends on your vibe, on what you feel like, and what you want. Then we start shading in. We start shading in or filling in, whichever one. You fill in slightly and gently, slightly and gently. Did you see? If you're just joining, thank you and you're welcome. This is practically for beginners, okay? If you're a beginner, this is practically for you. It's just a very simple way for you to get a perfect brow, okay? I am very gentle in filling in this brow. You don't have to do it with muzzle. You don't have to be so fierce in doing it. Just do it slowly and gently. Otherwise, you will ruin your work. Slowly, slowly, and gently. Guys, go ahead and like this video and share it out, like and share. Okay, I really do appreciate. Did you see how I did this outer corner? When I got to this outer corner, I had to be very gentle. I'm not feeling it so thick and I'm just doing it very gentle and slightly. Okay, so when you get to this point, the next thing you have to do is to brush it out to make it look as natural as possible using this. Do you know what this is called? Do you know what this is called? This is called your mascara wand, or your, some people call it mascara wand, some people call it mascara brush, if you know what you call it, but you know what I'm talking about. This Okay, so you use it and start brushing it out, not in, out from here, and then this other side you can brush them in. Did you see how it's looking? Okay, so the next thing is to conceal the brow using our concealer. This is my concealer from Usher Smart Longwear. If you have any other good brand, you can use. And so I'm gonna take it out, just little amount. You don't need so much as a beginner. You don't need so much concealer. You just need little, so you'll be able to control them. So I'm going to be mixing it with my foundation. I'm going to be mixing it with my foundation. This is my foundation, because I don't want it to be so bright and looking fake. We'll go ahead and mix together. I'm still mixing. As a beginner, I would advise you go for creamy concealer, okay? Do not go for liquid. You all know there is liquid concealer and there is creamy concealer. Creamy is a little bit thicker and it's very easy to control, okay? Liquid one is best for professionals. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take some amount. Did you see how I'm doing it? I'm not packing the whole thing. I'm just literally taking little. I'm making sure that my concealer brush is very flat. Okay. And then we'll start concealing. We'll start from this part. If you are a professional, it's very easy for professionals. They'll just start from here and do it all the way through. Or as a beginner, you do it bit by bit. Start it from this corner. From this corner. And you should do it slowly as possible. And then when you are already a professional or when you're already good, you can run as fast as you can. But now, do it very slowly and gently. Did you see? Hold on, guys. Okay. And then these are the cards. Okay. Now once that's done, you go ahead and clean out the excess concealer on your brush. Clean them out, out, out. Okay. And then go ahead and blend it out. Do you know why I cleaned out the excess concealers on my brush? Because if I don't, it will ruin this place. It's going to make a mess here. The concealers will be so much that I might not be able to control, and then everything will turn out to be a mess. Okay, did you see that? And then we'll go ahead to the upper side. I'm still taking just little. Okay, so start from here. Okay. Okay. Was that it? So go ahead and clean out the excess and then blend it out. Blending. When blending, you have to be very, very careful, you know. Blending the upper part of the brow sometimes is very tricky. You feel you did a good job and then yeah, this is the result for this part. How do you see it? Looks good, right? Okay, and so as usual, we're gonna go ahead and blend with a blending brush. This one is beautiful. What do you think, guys? Okay, can you see? It's looking matte and clean. And then we will do the same on the other eye using the dotting method too. Like I told you from this other end, how do you know where to start dotting? You place this brush or whatever you have, just place it at this part of your nose. Thank you for joining here, and take it up this way. Just keep it straight, and then this way. This way. Go ahead and do the same thing here. Take it to the middle of the eyelid and then stretch it out. You see? That's how you get this midpoint. This midpoint here. Here and here. Okay? And then this outer point, get it from here, put it here, stretch it to this part of your eyelid, the outer part of your eyelid, this way, and then you make, did you see? And when you start joining this dot together with lines, you have your brows automatically formed. Let's see, from here, that way, from here, that way. Okay, and then this way. Okay, and then this one. Did you see? The brows is formed. Okay, and then you start shading, filling. You start filling the brow. If you're just joining, you are welcome. Do well to like the video and share it out to your friends, family members. Needs to see the video. Okay, so go ahead and start filling in and following the lines of your brows. The lines of your brows. Our brows goes this way, upward, upward. So you fill in upward. Feeling gently, gently, gently. If you're wondering what I'm using to draw my brows, I use a brow gel. a brow gel, dark and brown brow gel, and mix the both of them together to get the shade I want. If you want to use just the brown one, it's okay. If you want to mix it, it's okay. Okay, the next thing is to brush it out. If you're just joining, you are welcome. This is a beginner's brow class. Helping beginners know the foundation, know the tips and tricks of drawing the brow. Okay, so once that is done, the next thing is to go ahead and conceal the brow. Okay, using our concealer brush. This is my concealer brush. I'll go ahead and flatten it more using my thumb. Flatten it more, and then this is my already mixed concealer. I mixed my concealer with my foundation because I don't want it to be so bright. Okay, and then we start concealing from this part, bit by bit. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I will show you how to fix it. Just take some little amount and then touch it here. When you touch it, you clean it out. Take little more. Fill it in. I think that's okay. Okay. Bit by bit. Okay. Guys, why are you not liking this video? What did you say? Cosimas Masasila. What do you mean by there? Hi Cosimas. Hi, how are you doing? I don't get what you mean by there. Guys, go ahead and like this video, okay? Like and share. Drop your comments, okay? So you do it bit by bit, bit by bit. Did you see? You don't start from this end and conceal all the way through, because you won't handle it. Trust me, you're going to make a mess. Along the way, your hand might shift, your hand might just be shaking, and then you make a mess. Will you start over again? Would you wish to start over again after so much hard work and you got to this point? So it's just for you to be doing it bit by bit. Then you start from here. Join it. Did you see that? And then we don't need to take more concealer. This one here is enough. And then that's it. So we clean out the excess on our hand so that we'll be able to blend it and we don't make a mess. Guys, you can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course here on YouTube. You can follow me. I have a lot of beginner friendly content. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Okay, so once that is done, you can as well go ahead and use your thumb to blend more. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the upper part. We'll start from this corner. Okay, you do it bit by bit, gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, okay. All right, and then come to this part. Okay, and then you clean out the excess. I think I need to reduce this part a little bit. If you need to do some adjustments, go ahead. Here, I feel I need to add a little more. All right. Did you see how I'm taking my time to do it? I'm not rushing. Okay, that's how you should do it. Do not rush. No one rushes when drawing their brows. As a matter of fact, drawing the brows and makeup is one of the hardest parts in makeup. That's why you don't get to see a lot of content creators or a lot of teachers showing you on live how to draw your brows, because it's very, very, very difficult. So you go ahead and start. You clean out the excess concealer on the brush, and then you start blending it out to remove these harsh patches, harsh line. Remove the harsh patches and harsh line to smoothen it. Did you realize that this concealer, you don't get to even notice that I used a concealer? Yes, but yet the brows are highlighted. Yes, because I mixed it with my foundation. I want it to look as natural as possible. Did you see? We are done. I think today we are very fast. Using this method is very, very fast. Very, very, very fast. And so that's it. And then you go ahead and use your powder to set this part of your eye. Set, 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 set. We set because we don't want it to look greasy and oily. We want it to look as matte and beautiful as possible. Cosimasma. Sorry if I'm not getting your name properly. Or Cosimas. Cosimas. I don't get what you're writing. No. What language is that? All right. So this is the result, guys. This is the result. Okay. With this method, just in few minutes, in few seconds, it took us this much long because it's a tutorial, right? If I was to do my makeup, if I'm just doing my makeup, I don't think it would take me this long. So because I'm trying to explain more further, that's why it took us this long. So with this method, even as a professional, with this method, it's going to be way, 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 way more easier for you, because those moments when you're rushing to draw your brows, you tend to see that you make a lot of mistakes. Oh my god, then you start cleaning, you start drawing again, you start cleaning. But with the dots, you just trace the dots using your lines and everything is in place, right? Yeah. So basically this is for a lot of you who wants to stop spending their money on makeup artists. You're tired, and most time not just about money, most time it's about the time. Because for you to hire a makeup artist, you have to give them time to arrive, you have to also give them time to do their job on your face. You have to sacrifice a lot of time, but you doing it yourself, you just pick up your makeup things and chop, and everything is done. With this, you don't even need to wear a lot of makeup. You don't even need to start highlighting, adding contours, adding blushes, adding so many things. No, with your brows drawn, brows is one of the most important parts in makeup. If you have your brows drawn and you're going out, you will feel so proud of yourself, like when you're standing with your fellow women or when you're just out there, you will just feel confident. But when your brows are not drawn and you're wearing every other makeup, girl, your face will still look, I don't have the word to describe. So, but if you're just wearing your brows and with just your powder and your lip gloss, you are good, right? Okay. So we have come to the end of this live today. See you tomorrow, guys. And if you're going to see this live after the live, do it to watch, express your feeling. If you have a question, go ahead and ask. Um, Go ahead and ask. Drop your questions. I'll reply to them all. And this same time tomorrow we'll meet again. Bye. See you.